YouTube video. RJ, Ollie and VP in tow. Chat on Facebook, listen to reviews. Adam, Neilson, Tom and here is news.
Hi, my name's Adam Neilson. This is the first in a series of videos about my alleged diagnosis of sciatica. I've been suffering about 12 years with pain in my feet, and I've been to the doctors on numerous occasions regarding this. Recently my condition got a little worse in that whenever I got up from a sitting position, for the first 2 or 3 feet of walking I was in pain and stiff. I found that riding a bus and getting up out of my seat caused burning sensations in the joints of my feet. I was out at my mum's one day when I got up out of my seat to go to the loo, and I was in such pain. Mum said, "You should get that seen to." And I guess it's here where my story begins. I agreed that I should get it seen to, and that after numerous visits to the doctor, something needed to be done, and I needed to sort it out once and for all. In the past, doctors had sent me for physio, thinking it was a muscle issue and it could be solved. I went back to my doctor and said, "This is just ridiculous now. I've suffered on and off for about 12 years. The last time I saw you, you were going to send me to a podiatrist to have insoles fitted. And due to the fact that I've been so let down in the past, well, I never made the appointment. And this time, I'm determined to see it through. Even sitting here now is causing pain in my feet. I have pain in both feet, but especially in my left ankle. So, I awaited a referral to podiatry, where, once again, I'd have my shoes drawn round for insoles, and hopefully this would sort out my problems. After 2 months, I get a letter from my podiatrist, saying they'd made an appointment. I was feeling I had finally made the right step, literally, and things were going to get sorted. This all happened just before Christmas 2014. Then, on the 12th of January, I got this letter. "Dear Mr. Neilson, your appointment on the 2nd of February has been cancelled. Unfortunately, your GP booked you in the wrong podiatry clinic. We have now booked a speciality, and your appointment is now at the Cudworth Centre in Barnsley. Your appointment is the 20th of February 2015 at 3:20 p.m. I was gutted. Another setback. Although the letter went on to apologise for the mix-up, it was another 3 weeks to my already 5 weeks to my already long-awaited appointment. I suffer with depression and anxiety, and have done for about 15 years. The morning of the 20th of February had finally arrived, and my long-awaited appointment for insults was here. I was so anxious. On the morning of the appointment, I was physically sick, and was quite nervous. I was nervous about what to expect, I guess. I worked from home, and had taken the day off work for the appointment. I had arranged for my stepdad to take me and my partner to the clinic, which was some 3 to 4 miles from my home. We arrived at the clinic in Cudworth in Barnsley, and it was a huge busy place with lots of desks and, funnily enough, lots of receptions for the various doctors in the practice. I approached main reception, where it said, "Podiatry appointments. Please book in here." I booked in at reception and was asked to take a seat with my partner a little way up the waiting room in a designated area for podiatry. After about a 15-minute wait and a couple of people coming out of the corridor adjacent to the waiting room who were all walking weird, I was called in by a young and handsome podiatrist. On the way into the examination room, he said, "I've just been looking at x-rays of your feet." I replied, "My deformed feet." He said, "I wouldn't call them deformed, but they are unusual." And he said, "I like a challenge." I was asked to sit in a chair with a footrest that raised. He examined my feet. I told him where the pain was and how it affected me on a day-to-day basis. He sat me on the bed with my legs over the side, and he sat holding my legs as we chatted. My leg jolted. He said, "Do you have any back problems?" I said, "Yes, actually, I've suffered with a bad back after doing the Superman into a bed one night after a few drinks. It does come and go though, but my back's always in spasm." He asked me to come look at the x-rays of my foot and said, "You have arthritis in your ankle, which is quite unusual for someone your age." He said, "I'm going to write to your doctor. The jolt in your leg before is typical of someone with sciatic problems. I believe the sciatica is causing problems in your feet," he said. "I'm going to get some insoles made," and he took a cast of my feet using some foam stuff in a shoebox. He said, "I'll write to your doctor confirming my suspicions. I would recommend that your doctor refer you to a neurologist and or get some x-rays done." And this is where we are right now. I've been to x-ray, had an x-ray on my spine and lower back, and I'm awaiting results. I'm still waiting for my insoles to be made, and I'm also waiting an MRI and ultrasound on my ankles, which is a referral from my podiatrist. This is the first step, pardon the pun, in my journey, and I will keep you informed. But for now, thanks for listening.
Neilson on YouTube video. RJ, Ollie, and Neilson. Chat on Facebook. Listen to reviews. Adam Neilson. Come and hear his news. Adam Neilson on YouTube video.